Should have brought my gloves. Like I said, it's about 50 degrees outside, but once you get going about 25 miles per hour, the wind kicks up and it's cold on your hands. Yeah. I gotta check my rear tire and just make sure everything's good. Looks fine. Looks freaking dirty. Dang it. That's one bad thing about cleaning and white walls. You clean them all up, go for a ride, and they're dirty again. But overall, I'm pretty happy about the upgrades. I might put some more PSI in the tires, maybe get some more, like 1 more mile per hour out of them, like at max probably. Because normally I'd put my tires up to 30 PSI. With Tannis, they tell you to do to 10 to 5 less. So I'm at 20 PSI, which they're not bad, but they're not as firm as I like them. The more firm your tires, the faster you're supposed to be able to go. But yeah, but like I said, overall, I'm really happy with the upgrade. The new motor. As I thought, I might want more. Before I did the upgrade, I thought I might want more braking power. And I went online and people were like, "Oh, you don't need more braking power." And I was like, "Oh, I want bigger rotors, maybe hydraulics, at least bigger rotors, since that seems like the cheapest upgrade to give you a little bit more braking power." But when you're going 20 to 22 miles per hour, the stock rad rotors and pads are just fine. They don't stop on a dime, but they'll get you stopped. If you ride defensively, you'll never have any problems. But I gotta go through this thing again. Now that I'm going up to 27, 28 miles per hour, I feel like it's just more safe to have more braking power, you know? Especially when I'm a bigger guy. Well, and a big bike. Let's go this way. 20 miles per hour, or stopping a bike at 20 miles per hour is one thing, but me being I don't know, 250, 260 pounds, and then 70, I don't even know how much these things weigh, especially with all the stuff I put on it. We'll just say 70-pound bike. Oh, is this because of the houses? 70-pound bike. You're well over 300 pounds trying to stop this thing. You want all the braking power you can get, because you never know if the car is coming around a corner and smack you and, you know, take you out. Sure, I got a helmet on, but that'll save your helmet. That won't save your spine or leg or your face from hitting the concrete. These houses are growing up quick. At least they're not apartments. My wife and I were talking. It seems like every new construction project in my area, at least in the city, has been new apartment complexes, and they're usually 2 to 3 stories high, which just completely blocks out your view of anything like the mountain or the sky even most of the time. I hate it. My wife and I are pretty outdoorsy people and like the view and like looking at the mountain and sunsets and whatnot, and now you can't even drive down the road and see the freaking sunset. You got to drive out to the rural areas to see the sun go down. Not to mention the aspect of, it seems that landowners and construction projects for apartments makes people want to, or forces people to stay in an apartment versus, you know, the American dream of buying a house and paying it off and raising a family and having 2.3 kids and a dog. It's a lot harder to do that when you're in an apartment. I don't think any kid should grow up living in an apartment. For many years when I was a kid, I lived in apartments. We moved around a lot, and I don't know, it's just not the same. You don't have a yard to play in. You have a street, and most of the time streets that apartments are on are busy streets. So what do you play in the parking lot of your apartment building? I don't know, just little stuff like trick-or-treating is just terrible when you live in an apartment. Nobody's ever there, nobody answers their damn door. So it's quite the disappointment. Uphill, 25 miles per hour. Oh geez, it's cold. I don't know if it's dropping in temperature or what, but it sure feels like it is. I noticed I've been riding the throttle a lot more. I need to get myself out of that. I'm testing the motor, but I can tell I'm using the battery a lot more, down to 51 volts. It's still pretty good. After, what did I go? 11 miles so far. Chickens. I need to make a video where I just ride around my area and come across all the livestock. So far I've come across chickens, goats, a couple of pigs, cows, horses, and some llama, although I can't tell if they're llama or if they're what are they? What the hell are they called? Now my mind just went blank. Alpaca. Jeez, can't remember the name of an animal. Hello. This way. Man, I haven't ridden in seems like 2 months, but I think it's only been like 4 weeks. It's been snowing, and when it stopped snowing, it's still cold as heck outside. And then I took apart the back wheel. Took apart the back wheel to lace in the new motor, and that took forever. So that took a couple weeks, and wanted to double check and make sure everything was perfect before I started riding out again, because that's all I needed was just to get out there and ride, and then all of a sudden my spoke break and screw up everything. How you doing? I'm starting to put these up finally. More condos, like I said. More apartment buildings and condos everywhere. Oh, that wind. I can't wait for spring. Oh, horse is pooping. Great. That's good video. Moon's out. Wow, really big. How you doing? Whew.